I don't know exactly their account on Instagram. I must go find it out, and maybe I'll do a live tomorrow as well. But please go and report the account. I'll post the link on my stories later. But I really need your guys' help to protect my kids, to protect myself. And I think generally, Renton, you can't stand it the whole time. No, it's punishing me. It's in my bag somewhere. So if you guys can report everything South African music, you can just search it if you are willing to make the effort. But I'm trying to protect my kids. And I think as Black women specifically, if all the men here, Black, white, Indian, whatever, if you guys can go and report it, not only like to protect me, but like, it could have been your sister, it could have been your aunt, it could have been your daughter, it could have been your mother that gets spoken about like that. So I really think you guys need to consider the fact that Black women especially need to stand up for themselves and protect themselves and really take the steps. And sometimes you're going to need help. And if men are also helping us, it's going to make more numbers and all the world of a difference. So, I see your comment here, Perpetua Nyama. So thank you for that. But if you guys can really like help us, because as Black women, we can't have people just abusing us verbally, abusing us psychologically, sometimes abusing us physically, getting away with this type of stuff just because they're not worth it or they are mentally unstable or ill or whatever. There's no excuse. Like, you can't teach someone to do... And the things I know about what that person has done to their own mother is disgusting. But I don't want to change the conversation. So if you guys can just help me and report everything South African music on every platform, while you're at it, report Nota, but focus on this one because they are refusing to remove that post, or at least edit it and repost it and remove me from that mess. They're refusing to do that. They want to use me for more clickbait. They're saying that they don't have to remove it. They don't want to remove it. They didn't make the statements. But they're saying that I can come and set the record straight. So basically, not only are they going to abuse Black women, this Everything South African Music page is an abusive page for... I'm going to speak for myself or all the Black women who are there. They're saying I must go back and set the record straight. So basically, they want to use me for more views. So they first attack me, and now they want to use me and get me to bring more people to know who they are, make more money out of me, instead of just respecting me and the idea that, like, I have children to protect and I have myself to protect. Also, a helicopter mom is a mom who, like, does some wild shit, like not even let their children like make a step out of the house without them being there. And then also I'm a deadbeat. Like, you don't even know what helicopter mom means. Maybe he thinks it's just a woman who oversees what's happening. Helicopter mom is maybe not so bad. Deadbeat mom, after the struggles and the sacrifices I have made for my children, is disgusting. Everything South African Music is the name of the page. So they can do and say whatever they feel like and have no repercussions. So just because they are not the ones, or the page is not the one who said what they said, and they said, yeah, everyone must just come and speak their truth. But that's not the truth. What he said is not the truth. So what do you mean speak his truth? That's not his truth. It's not my truth. It's not the truth at all. And like I've said before, if you hate my hair, if you hate my face, if you hate my skin, if you hate how I speak, if you hate my work, if you hate my outfits, say whatever you need to say. Like, you're allowed to do that. Yeah, ESAM, Everything South African Music. That's the name of the page. Please go and report it. Like, guys, if you're not doing it for me, like, do it for the idea that nobody's allowed to treat people like this, even if it wasn't me. Because Mihlali has suffered there, Zintle has suffered there, and other people, like other musicians. Casper suffered there, Yolanda and Questa have been punished there. And like, We think we have fans. We think we have people who love us. We think we have people who are willing to protect us. There's a difference between a fan, someone who's there for your interest, and someone who wants to read rubbish about you and is just entertained by the fact that you exist and you're popular. There's a very different idea of what someone who really actually cares and is willing to protect their society is. So, no, but this thing of people not being worth it, it's like saying someone beat you up and they're not worth you going to the police station and you trying to either get justice or you trying to make sure that people don't think they can just push you over because they can. So please go to Everything South African Music. I can't have my children dealing with this bullshit when they go back to school. They're on holiday right now, and I have spoken to them. So, you know, I've had to help them understand, you know, like that conversation was also super fucking weird. Like, why must they care? Oh yeah, school. It's just so psychologically damaging for our children. Like, and yes, I post my kids every now and again, but I don't post my kids like every single day. I don't use my kids for like engagement and things like that. That's disgusting. That's really disgusting to say that I gave someone life so that I can use them for engagement. It's disgusting. That's disgusting. And maybe there are people who do that, but I'm definitely not one of them. So why am I in this position? Why am I in this situation? And the thing is, I think on Instagram it's ESAM, and on YouTube it's Everything South African Music. So guys, please, 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 I'd really appreciate it. Even if you don't like me, like, please just help me protect my kids. Like, this is all I'm asking for. I would normally ignore this if it didn't involve my kids, but it involves my kids. Shit, even if I was called a slut, I might not have cared because I know I'm not a slut. And even if I was, like, that's your opinion, like, whatever, you know? But the thing with the kids, that's wild. When you have no proof and you have no idea. And I don't know who's telling people that I don't take care of my children, because I wonder where this motherfucker, like, this came out of his, sorry for swearing. So Everything South African Music, if you don't mind, like, even asking other people to report them, it would really mean a lot. Like, this is the week that my mom died, and me being accused of being a bad mom on that week, that's really fucked up. Like, that's really, really fucked up. And I'm going through like so much, and I've made so many sacrifices in my career to be there for my kids and do the best that I can to make sure they have the life that, like, I know that they want for themselves, and the life they want for themselves. I want for them and they want for themselves. So any sort of respect. And these are all black men. These are all black men who love to accuse people of racism, being a deadbeat mom. But when anybody says, like, oh, black men this, black men that, they don't want to take it. And of course, like, there's not every black man is trash out there, but how can you just go around spewing like that type of hate about people? And then what's worse, if those people, if they are sane, if their brains are working, and if they do have care and respect, how can you broadcast something like that? And you have no concern for my physical well-being, my mental well-being, like how that actually is going to affect me, just because you want to take your numbers up on your channel. That's all you want. So that's how you're going to do it. You're going to take Pearl's name and just accuse her of some rubbish so that people can click on your shit. That's wild. That's really wild. That's wild. Then Zinkla's in the mix, and her child. What's going on? What did we do? Like, we're just running our businesses, raising our children, minding our own damn business. What did we do to you guys? Why must our names be... Like, you couldn't find something that's true to say? Pearl likes dating sports people, or Pearl likes this, or Pearl and Robert, or Pearl and this. Like, you've never seen me complain. You've never seen me complain about that. I see it every day on Twitter. Every time Robert punishes someone, that's why Pearl this, that's why Pearl that. And I'm like, not my name. Like, okay, Gabe, but I'm in this industry. I understand how the game works. This is how the game works. Pearl is ugly. Pearl is old. Auntie Pearl. I've never complained. The one about my kids, though, and me being a deadbeat mom, and the values I'm espousing to my children, that's wild. And that's hurtful. So please go and report the account as soon as you can. I spoke to someone who told me that's mainly, this is the only way. And if you guys believe this is wrong and you're willing to stand up for it, then let's attack them at all angles. Let's basically dismantle that page. Go to the Instagram,